Guys, today we're gonna be blacking out your emblems on your 2023 Honda CR-V. It's actually way more to do than just peel and stick, so let's go ahead and get right to it. To replace your emblems on your Honda CR-V is fairly actually easy. You just peel the emblems, clean that area, and stick the new one. Now the Sport emblem was already blacked out, so I'm not going to be touching it, but this one you just peel, clean, and stick, fairly easy. Now the CR-V emblem, just the same way, you just peel, clean, and stick. Now the Honda emblem, that's where it's going to take the most work. Entire trim from the inside needs to be removed. This entire a piece will be also pulled out just for you to get there to the little washers that's holding this emblem. So to remove this entire trim, just to get access to the bolts that hold the emblem, we will need to remove this entire trim all the way around. So the first thing, this will be removed. This piece will need to be popped. Then you have a side pieces right here, and the entire thing of this will be removed and dropped. But don't forget about your buttons. There is one screw right there, so the whole thing need to be removed. This controller for your trunk need to be removed. Okay, so now we need to take off two screws that holding the whole panel in the back, and those two screws located, one is right there and another one located right there. Let's go take them off. This plastic trim also holds by clips that are located inside. You can just simply put trim tool in this area and bang on it, and that way you will start popping all this clip all the way down the trim. Your Honda emblem just simply holds by two little washers because it's actually made out of the plastic. So you technically can just simply remove this emblem, paint it the color you want, and simply install it back. But I didn't want to go this route. I actually want to get original Honda emblem, blacked out emblem that properly coated with a proper paint, so it will last for very long time. And all installation hardware, which is just like a replacement clips and these little washers that hold your emblem, comes in this kit. Now let's go ahead and remove these two little washers that holding this plastic emblem and swap it out. Okay, your Emblem kit comes with the alcohol cleaning pad. If you don't have it, you can use any alcohol cleaning pad. Make sure they're about 70%, and just simply wipe this off really good. And it's basically made for adhesive. Your new blacked out emblem from Honda will come with adhesive, and it's located right here. Just a little 3M strips. Just go ahead, pull them off like that, and it's just for there to simply hold temporarily while you installing these little washers that we just removed. Here we go, just like that. Now we need to simply secure these two plastic pieces that sticks out with a new locking washers. So just simply pull them, put them on, and push them all right on that plastic little rod, just like that. Make sure you push them all the way down. Gonna help me this with the same tool I was removing them. And this is it. Now you have original Honda emblem installed on your 2023 Honda CR-V. Let's go ahead and put everything back together. We're ready to install our trim back here with a new logo, and the only thing that you're gonna be fighting with is just this rubber seal. This rubber seal have to go over the trim right here, so you can just install this over and maybe wet it this spot and simply go with the trim tool removal all the way along the gasket, just so you can lift this gasket over and make sure it's going to be over your cover right here. Forget to install two screws that holding this whole trim, and as you see, probably notice I already installed insulation here, so this is going to be coming in another video, so stay tuned. I'm going to be insulating entire vehicle, so I'll go ahead and insulate the trunk while it's open. Alright, so now your Honda Emblem CRV is replaced. Looks really nice and pretty. And let's go ahead and remove the CRV logo and Touring logo right here. Now currently I do not have a hybrid logo. If you have a hybrid vehicle, seems like they simply just do not make them for this vehicle. You can get them from like a Honda Civic, for example, but they're really oversized. They much bigger. They just don't look right, to be honest. So either gonna black out them myself, or I'm just simply going to remove it and leave it alone without it. Now what do you need for emblem removal? Obviously you need a fan. This is very important. Either construction fan or just regular hair fan will do the job. And some kind of string that you can pull on emblem, and tooth floss works perfectly. You can just need something to pull through and remove the adhesive, and a pencil eraser. Good thing to have too, just some kind of soft pencil eraser. You can just scrape it off the adhesive. You'll see it in a second what I'm doing with it. And the microfiber, make sure you have a couple of microfiber cloths on hands, and a fine cut cleaner buffer. This is very important. We're gonna polish this area after the removal. Now before removing emblems, make sure you clean them really well. You can just use soft toothbrush and some Windex, clean it around, but make sure you remove any kind of sand, any kind of debris, dirt they can stuck over the time around the emblems. This is very important step. Now I already done that, so we can just go ahead and hit this area and start removing these emblems. Okay, while it's still hot, you can either simply try to roll this adhesive off while it's still warm, and especially if it's fresh, like my car is only about 4 months old, 3 months old since I got it, so the adhesive will be still kind of fresh. But if you're doing this job and you're watching this video 2-3 years later from now, your adhesive obviously going to be different. So for this reason, that's why we're using just this eraser right here, and you can just simply use eraser and slowly erase this adhesive off little bit by little bit. And just like I said, make sure, very important, you don't have no kind of sand here in this area, so you can wash this off again before applying eraser. And then after that, you're just going to finish this with this finish cut polisher that you saw earlier. Okay, after you remove this adhesive, it's good to just wash this area really good and remove all this eraser and any kind of leftover debris from it. And once again, I'm just using regular ammonia free Windex. It do work just fine. You can just use a soap. Make sure that soap don't have wax because it's just not going to work. Right, and now after you're done with this area, we're just simply going to use some fine cut cleaner, and if there is any kind of micro scratches in this area, this fine cut cleaner polisher will take care of it. So just simply hand buff this area and you'll be just fine. And it really doesn't take a lot to do, just a couple of passes in a circle motion. And I'll finish off again with just Windex. And here we go. Now we can place our new blacked out touring emblem. Now I am going to leave a hybrid emblem for now. It's just going to be a reference, so when I install in the CRV emblem, so it's going to be on the proper height, and it's going to be straight. Your emblem kit will come in this weight up installations, so all your CRV emblems letters will be all aligned properly, and you could just simply peel on the side and install your emblem. Now I totally forgot to clean it with alcohol, but touring area where I installed emblem was really clean, so it was kind of unnecessary, but make sure you do not miss this step and remove any kind of dirt. This hybrid emblem was by far the easiest to remove, and I didn't even have to polish after it, and it looks really nice and clean. And this is it, guys. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for watching.